Shocking video footage shows massed ranks of visitors queuing to reach Snowdon's summit this weekend, with a line of walkers snaked hundreds of meters down the mountain. Regular walkers told North Wales Live they were stunned by the sight and said they had rarely seen Snowdon so busy. The sight has prompted concerns that Snowdonia National Park Authority will come under pressure to close the mountain for a second time this year. Arwyn Roberts, from Llangefni, who climbs the mountain once a week, said most local car parks were already full by the time he arrived at 8 a.m. I managed to find somewhere to park, and I had planned to take a quieter route up the mountain, but there were no quieter routes, he said. I usually walk up the mountain first thing in the morning, and I haven't been there at the weekend for a long time, so I was quite shocked by what I saw. Even from below you could see the line of people stretching down the mountain from the summit. The queue was already 200 to 300 meters when I reached the top. It was still quite early, so it would probably have got busier later on. Close quote. Anecdotal reports suggest many of yesterday's visitors were from beyond the border. The Welsh Government has urged people to avoid all unnecessary travel in a bid to bear down on the rising number of coronavirus cases in Wales. Yet First Minister Mark Drakeford has also said holidaymakers are still welcome in Wales. Evidence suggests that, since the start of the pandemic, COVID-19 cases are lower in the country's tourism areas. Arwyn said many of Snowdon's walkers appeared to be observing distancing guidelines once they reached the peak. People were going to the summit in twos and threes to take photos, said Arwyn. But there wasn't much sign of social distancing in the queue below. I don't want to see Snowdon closed, as climbing it every week is a release from work and part of my fitness regime. But if it carries on like this, the mountain will be closed, and then everyone will lose out. Close quote. Reaction to Arwyn's Twitter video of the queues has been mixed, with some believing Snowdonia's mountains are there to be enjoyed. Coronavirus vaccine, but many have questioned why so many people head to Snowdon when there are other, less crowded summits to be tackled. 823 sq miles of Snowdonia to walk in, said one Twitter user. But, hell, let's all go and climb Snowdon. Others condemned the idiots who were putting people at risk. One said, do people really not understand what is happening right now? Staggering stupidity, which is eventually going to lead to another total lockdown. Close quote. Arwyn believes the decline in foreign travel and the rise in staycations is fueling Snowdon's autumn popularity. He added, it's true, the mountain is there for everyone to visit. Just not at this time, when the pandemic is returning. Close quote.